Welcome to Smart Remarks, where the market is the answer to all your problems. Or maybe the cause. So down in Mississippi, there's a woman named Angela McGlowan running for Congress, and she's turning into a bit of a wingnut superstar for a couple reasons. First off, she's a former Fox News contributor, and that means she's ideologically reliable. She's a stunningly beautiful African-American woman, and you know the right-wingers are going to eat that up with a spoon. But best of all, this past week she unveiled a new campaign theme. President Bush was right!
Call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Now watch this drive.
In this case, well, we're talking about Social Security specifically. She said that if elected, she would, quote, pick up the mantle of President George W. Bush's battle to save Social Security. In other words, to privatize it. Now, let's say up front that Social Security is running into some problems, especially as the baby boomers retire en masse. The system is going to be paying out a lot more than it's taking in, and analysts have said that means it could go bankrupt by the year 2037, if not sooner. So the question is, what are you going to do about this? And the conservative answer has been privatization. Individual retirement accounts. Take all your retirement money and give it to Wall Street. Couldn't possibly lose any value there, right? But conservatives would tell you that life itself involves risk, and the government simply cannot afford to keep these lavish promises to its citizens any longer. Personal responsibility! Outrage! But consider that if the nation's retirement funds are invested entirely in Wall Street, that creates an incentive for government to get involved in the market beyond anything we've ever seen. Future stock market crashes simply could not be permitted. As a matter of social order, government would need to do all it can to safeguard the nation's retirement funds. And what a bonus this would be for Wall Street. You know, fresh off some of the worst misbehavior we've seen, recklessness that helped cause the crash, here we'd be handing them an entire new pool of money, and we would be making implicit government guarantees explicit. We would be saying that the government is going to backstop you not just now, but in perpetuity. Would this tamp down on the recklessness, do you think, or would it encourage more of it? Social Security may indeed need to be fixed, but privatization is one way that we take a bad situation and make it even worse. Conservatives, of course, would simply say, you know, let the consumer, let the individual American take all the risk, and if they lose out, too bad, because it's a pillar of conservatism, see. The conservatives themselves would never be among the losers. Guarantee you, that ain't right. As your broker might tell you, past performance is no guarantee of future results, and it was this risk that Social Security was designed to mitigate in the first place.
Congress did not act last year on my proposal to save Social Security.